Jeff Cavalier, ATHLEAN-X.com. Today we're going to cover the absolute best home back exercise and how to make it better. Now, you probably can figure out what this is right off the bat. All you have to do is look up. The pull-up is no doubt the best home back exercise, one of the best back exercises, period, but it's certainly something you can do at home if all you do is go out and invest in a pull-up bar. But there's one problem with it. Most guys will train the exercise only within the rep range that they're able to do. So maybe you're only able to do 2 or 3. That's a problem if you want to try to get stronger. Or worse, maybe you're a guy that can crank out 15 or 20 or more, and all you do is ever train to failure in those ranges. You guys know that I believe training to failure is important, but sticking in the same rep range all the time, as we've covered many times, is not going to cut it. So you have to have a way to load the exercise in a way that you can make it more difficult. Now remember, loading doesn't always come from additional weight. You can load with more resistance, and what we're going to do is utilize the setup that I'm showing you right here. Here I've attached 2 bands to the balusters of a stairway. Now it just so happens that I have these 2 bands in close proximity here to my pull-up bar. You can do this by pulling a piece of furniture over closer to your pull-up bar, by taking a couple of dumbbells if you happen to have some heavier dumbbells at your house in your home workout setup, put them there. Guys, I can't figure out every solution for you how you're going to do this. Just figure out a place to anchor these bands. Like I said, it could be a simple piece of furniture, but you're going to take them, and what's good is you put them back low and behind you. With them low and behind you, put one band over one shoulder, you put another band over the other shoulder. So now I've got resistance here back and down. Now what's great about that, when we go to do our pull-up, we have to pull ourselves closer to the bar, so we're getting our mid-back to work a little bit more than we traditionally would, and then of course we have that down anchor point that's going to pull us back and down. We got to be able to overpower and come up. So we get ourselves in position, we pull up, we're pulling close to the bar and up, close and up. So again, normally I can crank out over 20 to 25 pull-ups at a shot. Not if I do it like that, but that's what's key here. We're trying to make sure we overload in a lower rep range to get the benefits. You don't have to compromise when you're training at home. The last thing we can do is take one of the bands, like I said, for the guys that's on the lower end of this, that can't do enough pull-ups, just anchor one over the bar. You then step into the band, and then you come up, and now you're doing assisted pull-ups. So if pull-ups are always difficult for you, now they become much easier because you've unweighted your body. So guys, when you're training at home, you might have a few challenges that the guy at the gym doesn't have, but it doesn't mean that you can't get a great workout in. Matter of fact, with our ATHLEAN Zero program, you don't need this, and you don't even need this. You need absolutely nothing, and I can still get you the greatest workout that you could do in the comfort of your own home, and we will help you to build muscle by doing them. Guys, no excuses. Use these 2 methods here and adjust accordingly, and if you're looking for that complete program that you can do, no bars, no bands, no bench, no bull, ATHLEAN Zero is at ATHLEAN-X.com. Meantime, guys, if you found this video helpful, make sure you leave your comments and thumbs up below. We'll be back here again in just another couple days with another video.